Yeah, what's
Hey guys,
up?
what up? Sorry, I was on the phone trying to do the registration stuff for my car real quick.
No, man, you're good.
Ladies are taking forever.
Sorry if we interrupted you or we caught you off guard or something.
No, you guys are good. You guys are good.
Cool, man. Well, hey, we saw your interview on the Ariel Hawani show. I mean, you kind of been blowing up, man. Just
Big time.
last 2 weeks, you're kind of just like exploding. How do you feel?
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. It's kind of surreal, man. I'm excited. I feel it's been just so long, but yet it's really just the beginning.
Yeah.
It's crazy. December 21st is the next one. I'm looking forward to it, man. Number two, I'm going out there to make another statement and kind of just surprise everyone again. Like, damn, who is this guy? I'm It's fun. Derek Campos, he wanted this fight. We both fought in Hawaii last year together. And he was just real respectful. He was like, man, he's like, I feel you're one of the best, and he's like, I'd love to get in there and fight with you one day. I was like, hey, man, great win tonight. Like, much respect. Like, let's get it one day. Like, I'll never turn down a fight. But yeah, man, it's crazy. A year later, here we are. $1 million is on the line. He's the only one. When I saw him draw that number, it kind of took me by surprise because like I was like, oh shit, like he wanted this fight. I was like, I know this motherfucker not about to duck me. Like he wanted this fight a year ago, so I knew out of everybody he was gonna be the one to pick me.
Has he said anything to you since your crazy knockout just a few weeks ago? Or anybody, any big
He
names?
said good job. He was like,
Yeah.
hell, good shit. He's like that ain't me though. And I completely understand it because I tell people the same shit, dude. I'm like, oh, Georgie was telling me that. He's like, something. Oh, I killed Bubba. I said, bro, that's Bubba. Like that ain't me, dog. I'm a whole nother human within myself. You feel me? Like he's gonna have his hands full. He knows it. So it's gonna be fun, man. I'm looking forward to going in there and making another highlight.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so you kept mentioning you're wrestling with Ariel, that you haven't shown it, you haven't showcased it. Your dad kept saying the same thing when we talked to him a few weeks ago. Is that something you're planning to maybe bring out in this next fight, or?
Nah, I think he's gonna try to come and wrestle with me.
Yeah.
He kind of said it. He's like, I'm trying to take you to deep waters and grind you out. He did that with Strauss. He's done that with a lot of people. But when it comes to me, I love to throw my hands, man. I'm trying to see what's up on my feet. It's what the fans want to see. Nobody wants to see me go take someone down. Like, yeah, it's cool, it's fun. If I end up on my back, I'm comfortable there. If I get the takedown, if I see the opportunity, I'll take the shot. It's just about what makes sense in there.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for openings, trying to create openings. So it's that's what it is. I'm never looking to take someone down. I'm always trying to look and knock someone out because that's what everybody wants to see.
Yeah. Yeah, not to throw any gas your way, not to gas you up too much, but you're basically a living Bellator legend, having the longest win streak in the promotion. You're not even 25 years old yet. I feel like when it comes to fighters, when their name gets really big, like say, I don't know, Conor McGregor, they kind of change their persona. They start getting more loud. They start getting more cocky in their trash talk. Do you feel like that's just never you, or do you feel like you've kind of already developed into the fighter that you want to be?
I mean, I kind of did that in the beginning, but like I feel like the shit just gets old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At some point, you just got to let the skills do the talking. Yeah, it's fun to do sometimes. Just it depends. It depends who it is, who I have in front of me. Sometimes, like with the PUBG thing, I pulled out the frying pan. Like that was a subliminal message. Like Georgie, I'm about to start your ass. Like I'm about to cook you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but to the gaming world, that's something else too. You know what I mean? That's like it's a lot that can go on. Me getting into the gamings and stuff. I'm always on PUBG. Got the iPad with me 24/7. That's much, you know what I mean? So it's like just that and like anti-bullying, man. There's a lot of crazy stuff. You guys play video games growing up. Like, you remember that shit? There used to be kids wild and bullying the hell out of kids on that game. But it's like, come on, dog. Like, there's a lot you can do, give back to people. Especially in the gaming world, man. Shit, I gave a PC away. I got to build another PC. But, like, it's just giving back, letting kids have fun. It's not always about school. I went to school. I tried the college thing. It wasn't for me. I got hurt 1 year wrestling in D2 college, wrestling Big Ten tournaments. Then I got hurt in probably my entire life wrestling.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Broke my finger, jammed up knuckles. Like it was just crazy. But I don't know. Everybody has their walk. I'd go to school if it was up to me, get into editing and do all that techie stuff. Shit's fun, man. It's crazy what you can do with the computer. Like I see some of these highlight edits. This shit's sick. Like they'll be making fighters Dragon Ball Z characters.
The PFL stuff?
Yeah, man.
That's awesome, dog. Like whoever's doing that, keep doing it, bro. That shit is awesome. make me a highlight like that.
They totally could. So you build computers?
Yeah.
Kind of
my buddy Eddie builds them, and then I just kind of like watch and see what's what and try to learn new traits. It's always about learning.
Very cool.
That's not something you're just gonna pick up overnight. How to build a fucking computer.
Right.
They talk me into it like it's easy, and I'm just like, all right, so what's next?
Hey, that's a good trade to learn though. I feel like we're talking to the Bill Gates of Bellator right here.
They're fun. I'm more of the car guy, man.
Okay.
I'll go work on my Honda. I got a 90 Honda, 90 CRX. It's all boosted out. It's a monster, a little 500 horsepower car.
Okay.
Working on a Cadillac, trying to get a Cadillac, a CTSV.
Is that Cadillac maybe coming after the $1 million check?
No, hopefully it's coming before.
There it is.
Yeah, hopefully I got something going through with Cadillac. Shit, I'll Cadillac the whole house.
Hey, I would too. I would too, man.
Yeah.
So we have a few questions. We kind of reached out on Instagram and social media to other pages who had specific questions for you. And so just a couple, if we could just fire them your way. One of them was having the record that you have in Bellator. You're such an established fighter already in Bellator. Like you could call Bellator your place. Is Bellator it for you? Are you Bellator for the rest of your career, or do you have any intentions of possibly moving to the UFC at some point?
I don't know. The ideas, the things I want to do with endorsements. You saw the PUBG deal. I want to go get a Bape deal. I want to go get an undefeated deal. I want to go bring LA brands live. Big name companies. I want to go get a Snickers deal. I want to bring big companies, things that I actually represent, things I mess with in my day-to-day life. You know what I mean? Things I feel I represent and things I see, things I'd market very well. I don't know. I'd love to fight some UFC fighters. Everybody talks about, UFC's this, and that. The thing with it is you got to remember, the organizations don't make the fighters make the organizations.
Right.
But yes, it is a business, so we work together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It's a fight game. I'd love to go over there fight some of the greats, man. Max Holloway, that's one of the GOATs. That's like fighting Demetrius Johnson and me in my weight class, dog. Like that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We going over that, and that man's stomping grounds. We going to Hawaii, bro. UFC ain't been in Hawaii, dog. They haven't been to Hawaii. Like, I know Max Holloway wants to fight in Hawaii. Just do like a super fight, dog. Like AJ McKee versus Max Holloway, Hawaii. That should be awesome as fuck, dog.
So
that should be lit, bro.
Is that you saying you want a UFC Bellator crossover championship fight?
Dog, I would love that shit. Hell yeah. That's like childhood dream shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like watching Pride Days and like the Super Dog. It's like, what more crazier can you make the fight world already?
Yeah.
The UFC's blown up. You're having multiple champs. You got Patricio Pitbull, who's a 2-time champ. You got Conor McGregor. You got all these guys that are doing crazy shit. Well, let's keep the crazy shit going.
Yeah.
Why not? I'm the young goat. Let me fight some of these goats.
Let's go.
Speaking of
I'll
goats.
put my record on the line.
Speaking of goats, we actually had one question that's super relevant to this. One of our fans wanted to know who your top 5 pound for pound fighters are all time.
All time. Sheesh. I'd go Demetrius Johnson, Max Holloway. Fuck. I gotta go Chuck in there just because I've met him, I've talked to him, I've worked with him. That's fucking fighter till the day he dies, bro.
Yeah.
That's one of the goats, bro. I love Chuck. 3, 4, I'd say Rampage. Just like my uncle, just growing up, he's a hard hitter. I'd always want to hit like that, man. That boy, he got some stuff in them hands. He's always knocking people out. And let's get some ground guys. I'd say Khabib, man. He's holding it down right now for this generation. Fucking, you gotta throw Jones in there too, though, dog. Jones is up there.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I'd have to go Jones over Khabib all day.
We have that conversation almost every day, so we appreciate the input.
So
we appreciate
great fighters. It depends on what you like. You know
yeah.
What I mean? It's honestly, it depends on what you like and what type of fighter you desire to watch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but yeah, I throw those in there as my top 5.
It's not a bad list.
I mean, like it.
Dog, those are.
Those,
you got Holloway on the head movement striking. That's probably one of the most strategic strikers you can get. Demetrius Johnson just fucking mixes it up and does everything possible. Jones is fucking Jones. Chuck is like OG vet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's anyone. I don't care what anybody says. If you're a fan of MMA, nigga, Chuck's on your list. You put him in there on some old school shit. That old school UFC fighter game, dog. We put Chuck on that, and like he'd be kingpin in that mug. You feel me?
For sure. Oh man. Also, so we talked to your dad a couple weeks ago. Was it 2 or 3 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, we talked to your father about his recent win in Bellator, and that was the same fight card as you. Kind of, he gave us a little bit of backstory, but what was it like growing up the son of a MMA pioneer, the son of Antonio McKee, and when did you really solidify your desire to be an MMA fighter?
Man, the thing is, I was fighting as a kid before amateur was even around. So when I started amateur, I was like, oh, this is kind of like another fake pro. Okay, whatever. Like, let's do it. So it was crazy, man. Me, my cousin Joey, we were 8 years old fighting 12-year-olds. Like, let's test ourselves. Like any kid our size, our age, we were gonna run through. So it's like, let's fight some big kids. Him living in Compton, we'd go to Compton and fight. It just became a point where I was like, Dad, like I want to fight. Like let's fight. And he's like, no. He's like, I was fighting for $50. You're not fucking fighting. Like you're not. No. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Wrestle? Like I'm not trying to wrestle for the rest of my life. Wrestling don't get paid. You feel me? You make some all right money, but you're not gonna make a hell of a living wrestling.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, well, shit. I'll be fighting in the streets. Like I'm gonna keep fighting in the streets, or like let me fight. So it was just growing up in the gym, man, around all the fighters, just always trying to fight them fucking you up. It's crazy, man. I used to walk in the gym someday. Oh, you want to fight? Boom, body shot. But it's like, dude, they made me the monster I am today, and I take it in. I appreciate it. I thrive off of it, and it just shows me mentally where I'm at and where I can be. I continue to just try to grow and grow and grow and grow and evolve. And that's what it's all about. And my dad, man, he pushes all of us. He's always trying to push us to better ourselves, and not just inside the room and outside the room all together. So having him that's just always been a blessing, man. It's honestly like I'm the dad and he's the son. Like he plays so damn much. He's like a big ass kid, bro.
He said that actually to us. He says that you check him because he's the one that's so wild, and he's the dad.
We'll be in public places, he's fucking around like legit. Like I'm embarrassed as fuck. Like Dad, stop. Like people are around us. Like they're looking. What the fuck is this guy doing? I'm like, Dad. Like, and then we got. Dude, you got to follow Adrian. So it's called The Adventure of Blackie and Pepe.
Okay.
Bro, it's the homie Adrian and my dad. So Adrian's Hispanic. He's from San Diego. And we're rebuilding our house right now. And just the characters in our room, bro. We got a guy, Andre, and my dad pretty much adopted him when I was younger. He's got a fucking pick, and he's tearing up the bushes out front. And he's sweet, and he's humming. So the what's that song? The Sweet Home?
Sweet Home Alabama.
And he's fucking picking the shit. Bro, then like Adrian's in a fucking cast. He fought at the Bellator event same night as us. I don't know if you guys saw it. His shit made World Star. He's the one that kneed the dude and his mouthpiece went flying.
That was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he broke his forearm in the first round, and he messed his ankle up. So he's in a boot in the damn cast right now, and he's walking around fucking Home Depot, and he asked my dad. He's like, "Excuse me, have you seen my papa? I'm lost." Bro, tell me why he goes around the corner and sees my fucking dad. Papa! They're at fucking Home Depot, bro. And like, this is the shit I deal with on a day-to-day basis. Like, I'm telling you, I need a reality show with my teammates, bro.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
So
These guys are nonstop.
So you definitely keep the family vibe. It's not celebrity
for everyone, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's not the celebrity super serious all the time. You guys are joking around.
It's all fun and games. That's why when you guys see me and I'm in the back, I'm warming up, laughing, playing around. Now it's my time to like have fun. Like we're about to go to work now, you know? Like that's when it's fun for me, man. My last fight was surreal, bro. I'm at the Forum. That red wall with all those legends on it, all those games, like. Then I got OT in the back watching me warm up, my boy from Long Beach, and I got my whole team there, bro. I had remember we had 4 or 5 people on the card fight. I had my whole team there. Like, bro, walking into that arena with that many people behind you, I was ready to go out there and leave it all right there and make a statement. When I was in the back, I told him, I said, I'm going to get Bellator's fastest knockout. I said, I'm getting this shit. I said, if you got fastest submission, 11 seconds, I said, I'm going to get the knockout, bro. So I'm coming for it. I was like, I'm not gonna touch Georgie's hand, but like out of respect, you gotta touch dude's hand. I always hype myself up, tell myself I'm gonna do some disrespectful shit. Elbow people in their face, blow their knees out. I'm not a brutal, mean guy like that. But dog, one day, that's what I say. Someone's gonna bring that out of me. You're gonna have to bring that out of me. Other than that, I'm gonna just keep punching people in the face and knocking people, knocking them out, punching them and kicking them.
In under 10 seconds, yeah.
Try to blow someone's career out, man. There's no pension, there's no retirement plans. Like, this is all we got. You know what I mean? We ain't really making big bread like that. Some fighters, when you succeed and you get to that next level of superstar, oh yeah, you're gonna make hella bread. Then by all means, I'm blowing everybody's knees out. I know everyone's coming for my neck beyond the thought process of imagining, you know what I mean? Like Holloway, dog, he's fought like what 6-7 times this year or last year?
Yeah.
Bro, doing it, bro. Like I said, top 5 for sure. That's a fucking bro. I'd love to fight the GOAT, bro. He's the truth, dog.
Hey, if we had any power in that, we'd make that happen tomorrow.
I know. I gotta run through Bellator's division real quick. Might go up to 55, beat some guys up there. Pitbull does have a 55-pound belt, so I'm gonna need that title as well. That's another dream of mine. Hold 2 titles. So I just got things I gotta take care of, and time's not waiting on anyone. This shit's moving faster and faster and faster. So it's crazy. I'm just trying to stay focused and stay on those few goals that are set ahead. That $1 million check wrote myself when I was 12. That's one, and conquering my first title, that's number 2. And luckily, I'll get both of those on the same night.
You gonna bring that check like Ariel asked you for?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Good.
Bring me that check.
Well, I just have one more question. I like to do this, but I also don't. Like, I don't want to get on anyone's bad side, but like, when you said it's going to take someone special to bring it out of you, right? Is there anyone that you can think of that you're like just dying to fight? Like low key, maybe not, that you're not hating on right now, but someone that you are genuinely like wanting to fight?
Shit, Pitbull, man. That guy, fuck. I've been doing it. As soon as I step, that's who's always been the champ, you know what I mean? For me, my first set of goals of, all right, I'm signing into an organization. I'm signing. This is what I'm gonna do. I need to go get the title. He's held that belt since I first stepped in that cage.
Yeah.
He not only holds one now, he holds two. That man's doing his shit, bruh. He's doing what he needs, but I'm coming for that ass, and he knows that. That's just what it is. It's business. Like I always tell him, it's nothing personal. What do you want? What do you want? I want my fucking belt. Give me my belt, bro. Sign that contract, man. That's all I'm waiting for.
As soon as you jumped on that cage, that's the first thing you said. You said, "Bring me that belt."
Bring me that belt. That
yes,
check
sir.
and a belt. I want that check and a belt, man.
And we're gonna be rooting for you that whole time. We're rooting for you, and we think you got it too. So
it's gonna be an early Christmas, right? A couple days early Christmas.
Couple days early Christmas, man.
That's what's up.
Alrighty. Well, AJ, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. We appreciate you talking to us in your car and being so open with us and having so much fun. We appreciate it so much.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me. God bless, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
God bless you as well.
Sounds good, man. Take it easy.
All right, have a good one.
Take care.